do the square root of 72. Square root of 72 is not a perfect square root. So what I need to do is split the square root of 72 up. So I ask myself, what times what gives me 72, where one of those is a perfect square root? So 9 and 8, because the square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 8, I ask myself, can I break that up into two numbers where one of those is a perfect square root? Yes, I can break that up into square root of 4, square root of 2, because the square root of 4 is 2. Now, I still have the square root of 2. I can't do anything else with that. But what I do is multiply all my numbers I have left in these circles. 3 times 2, I get 6. And then I still have that square root of 2. So my answer is 6 square roots of 2, choice B. Number 2, we have the square root of 3 over 16. We have a fraction. So all we have to do is separate this. Square root of 3 over the square root of 16. Square root of 3, I can't break that up, so that stays there. The square root of 16 is a perfect square root, so I get 4. Can't simplify this any farther, so we get square root of 3 over 4, which is choice A. And we have one more. We have the square root of 27x to the 4th, y to the 3rd. So first we're going to work with each one separately. So we're going to do the number. Square root of 27 is not a perfect square root. So I can break this up. I need to ask myself what times what gives me 27, where one of those is a perfect square root. Square root of 9 times the square root of 3. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 3, I can't break that up any farther, so there's my answer. So I have a positive 3 on the outside, and I still have a square root of 3 on the inside. Again, there's an imaginary 2 here in my square root. So I'm looking at my x to the 4th. 2 goes into 4 2 times, so I'm going to pull out x to the squared evenly with nothing left over. Now I'm looking at my y. 2 goes into 3 1 time, so I'm going to bring out 1, but I still had 1 left over, so 1 still stays underneath that square root. So we get 3x squared y times square root of 3y, which is choice A.